Helloween Space Theater, and we are here in Paris to play, and you're watching Morow.com. Watch it. It's like the four, five, yes, it's 5 band members, right, as far as I know. And then you have the pumpkin and the keeper, you know, makes seven sinners at all. Well, as we are like 4 songwriters, everybody has its own mind, and then out of each crazy individual strange mind there's coming loads of crappy ideas out of it, you know, and then put that all together and you have Helloween, actually. It's definitely touring these days, you know, while the industry, the market, the commercial way of selling records went all down all over the world. It's definitely very, very important to tour a lot, which is what we are actually doing. But it's not, we didn't really start it a couple of years ago. Helloween was always a band being on the road for a very, very long time, doing a lot of shows, you know. Helloween has always been a band touring a lot and doing many, many shows. So it wasn't any problem for us, you know. We used to go on tour for month and month and month and keep on touring, doing shows. That's what that's how we learned the business. Well, Andy had this idea to say hello and to his old heroes, which is still, well, Ronnie James Dio was one of his heroes. He's one of my heroes. As a musician, as a singer, as a songwriter, and as an actor, as a you know, performer. And so then he had this idea to, you know, say hello via that song to his heroes. And actually, this song was written before he passed away, so we thought, what are we going to do with this track, you know? But then still, you know, we just still recorded that track. Well, somehow you got to deal with it. It's a different platform than when I started off doing music. There was a couple of magazines and there was a couple of radio stations that you had to hit on, and then nowadays it's totally changed. There's millions of internet kind of things and millions of internet platforms, tons of internet magazines and all that. It's a totally different way of working, you know. And you gotta deal with it somehow, of course. People growing up in the last 20 years, they so familiar with all that, you know. You gotta respond, you gotta have your site, you gotta have your stuff done to survive in all that kind of media jungle, you know. It's a good way to release things, to release information, of course, you know, because you can have information very, very quick and very easy. Well, it's not easy, you gotta understand. If you have like 12, 13, 14 records out, it's never easy to choose what you are going to play. It's just like Hour and Out, Dr. Steen and all those songs. I think they gotta be in. If we're not gonna do those ones, they're gonna kill us. But then we have like 4 tracks from the very new album on it as well, so it's never easy to satisfy everybody at the same time. If you're going to do some other tracks, some other people will complain too, you know. It's never easy to get them all satisfied, we know, but it's just like we do what we feel is best, and sometimes we even change a couple of songs, and in the very next time we're going to squeeze in Mr. Madman, so there's 4 or 5 tracks from the very new record. And we put this in, we get another song out, we try hard, you know, but it's not easy to satisfy everybody, so we do the show that we think is is good, is cool, you know. But it's never easy. You always will have complaints, you know. You gotta live with it. But we try to do our best. We did a couple of shows, like 6 or 7 in Germany, in record stores and all that, in music stores. It's been like very light gear we had. We sit on bar chairs and doing a couple of those songs for like 45 minutes. That's what we actually did, but we just didn't want to make it such a big tour. We just did a couple of shows, like 6 or 7, and that was it, you know. It was fun, something very different.
Yeah, an idea could have been to play as an opener for Helloween.
No, you don't want to be your own opener.
You can't do that?
No. No, that time that's done for the underarm, but now we are here to get the people right on the throat, you know. Well, I don't know, we have some places in Spain, Italy, or in Asia, or in South America, they really do play it, you know, so we have a reason to do a track and bring it out, you know. In Germany it's not so common to show heavy metal videos or something, you know, where only for Germany I wouldn't really do it. But then around the world we have some places they really gonna play it.